everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have the update for my rolling ton project pan. This is the project where I work on items that I want to get out of my collection. All of the items I think currently are to finish to completion. I might have some items where I just want to hit pan, but this is basically the project where I finish shit up. So, as I said, I have 10 items and I have quite some good progress to share with you today. Let's start with, I usually go by the order of application to my face, so let's do that today as well. So, last time I did enroll a new primer. It is my all-nighter, the Urban Decay all-nighter primer. And it was kind of a gimme product. I did not have much left of this when I rolled it in. So when I rolled it in, it weighed 26 grams, and this is what it looks like today. So it is finito. It's very satisfying to use this because you have like no air in it, so it has just been pumping out product till the very end. But we are finished with this item, which is super exciting. This was one of the items that I wanted to finish for 2024. If you have not seen that video, I will link it down below, but it's where like I list, I think, about 50 items that I want to finish in 2024. And this was one of them. It is a very, very good primer. I would repurchase, but I don't know where because like I don't know what's happening with Urban Decay in Sweden or in Europe, but you can't really get this one anywhere anymore. So that is the first item that we finished. Then I have been working on my foundation. This is the Focallure Full Coverage Matte Foundation, and I have been working on this one since February. And as you can see in my progress pictures, I had used about a fourth of this foundation when I rolled it in. It is, as it says, a full coverage matte foundation. It doesn't wear that great on me, and it didn't really mesh well to my skin. I don't know if it's because it's older or just because you know, my skin has changed because I'm older now than when I got this one, but this was the oldest foundation in my collection. So when I rolled it in, it weighed 124 grams. In February it weighed in March it weighed 120 grams, in April 113 grams, in May 108 grams, and to my surprise, this is now empty. I have like taken the pump out and tried really to pour everything out. But since I'm not like super hyped about this foundation, I'm not too fussed if there is like one application left in here. I think that it might have, you know, settled a bit further up than like it had some item or some foundation clinging to the sides, because it looks like I finished like a lot more this last month, but I don't like, I haven't. I only finished 5 grams of product, so my markings were probably wrong, but it is what it is. I'm so happy to have this one out. This was also one of the items I wanted to finish for 2024. Then I have my concealer, and I have been working on my NYX Bare with Me concealer serum. Really lovely concealer. The only annoying thing is how you apply it, because it doesn't have a doe foot, so you have to pump it out somewhere and then apply it to your face. And I have been working on this one since March, and when I rolled it in, it weighed 20 grams. Then I had a huge ass jump from March till April because I had some air bubbles in here. But I used 3 grams, so in April it weighed 17 grams. Then in May it weighed 15 grams. And this is what we're looking like today. So unfortunately, I was not able to finish this one up. I have the tiniest bit here, but it's okay. I do enjoy this concealer, and I will finish this one up in June. Trust me, it will be done. So it's currently weighing 14 grams. So apparently I use a lot less. But the usage, like the line markings, are pretty consistent. Don't know what's going on there, but yeah, this one will, I would say 100%, but maybe like 80% be finished by the next update. So that one is still remaining in the project. Then I have my powder, which I have been working on since the start of this year, in January. It is my Clarins Mineral powder. It is a loose powder, and yeah, I've been having very, very consistent progress with this powder. In January it weighed 169 grams, then in February it weighed 166 grams. In March it weighed 163 grams, and in April 161 grams. Then in May it weighed 157 grams, and now it's weighing 152 grams. And like, the sifter is making it difficult to mark it, but I only have like the tiniest bit down here. So this one will also probably be an empty by next update. You can pull the sifter out. It is a nice powder. I don't think that it keeps my face matte. Now when it's starting to get warmer here, I kind of notice that my face gets quite shiny. I mean, it's been like 2 hours since I applied my makeup, and I am a bit dewy. So but it's okay, and I do like the container quite a lot, so I will definitely reuse that one. But hopefully, probably, most likely, this one will also be finished by next month. Then let's talk about my blush. I have been working on a cream blush since last update, when I enrolled my Wycon Love Reveal blush in the shade Candy Peach, I think it is. So this is a tiny little component, and the cream blush is actually very lovely. It is quite sheer, so you can use a lot when you apply it. And I want to finish this one up. It weighed 19 grams last month, and this is what we're looking like now. So it doesn't really settle, but you can see that I have some windowing here, but it is still going strong. I haven't pulled out the stopper or anything, so it will remain at least 1 more month. It is the perfect time to wear this like peach colored blush. It is what I'm wearing today, and it is quite lovely, I would say. So this one will also remain in the project. Then I have a setting spray. I enrolled my MAC Fix Plus setting spray last month, and then it weighed 81 grams. I had used about half of this spray. I use it both on my face and to wet my eyeshadows. Yeah, it weighed 81 grams last month, and now it's weighing 60 grams because, and we have a huge ass jump with this item. This one should probably be empty by next update, looking at like how much remains and how much I've used this month. And yeah, it's fine. It doesn't keep my makeup lasting any longer, I feel like, so I don't know if I would repurchase, but I do enjoy this pretty little bottle. It's the Sakura collection. I did remove and change the sprayer because the real Fix Plus sprayer is horrible, and this one is from the Benefits Professional sprayer, which is much better. So this one will also remain, at least it should be out next month, fingers crossed, if I continue this progress. Then we have eyes, lips. No, we have highlighter. Jesus. So I have been working on my Ofra Franken highlighter since the beginning of the year. I had a component with like smaller, like their all-stars, what do we say? The most favorite Ofra highlighters. And I had pan in a lot of them. I have finished up. I had like mixed in two blushes and shit, those, and that did not have the best color for me. And then I mixed all of the rest together into one. So you can see how it looked like in January. It weighed 57 grams, and then it has been weighing 56 grams since February. But I do think we're starting to see quite good progress on this highlighter. It is so blinding. And but we are actually seeing some good progress. So this is what we're looking like today. So we have less than, I don't know how well I had pressed it together, but maybe we can finish this by the end of the year. Hopefully. I swatched it out on my hand so you can see. It's also what I am wearing. It is super blinding, so a little goes a very long way, which is why the progress is quite slow, but we should be able to finish this one up by the end of the year. I feel more confident now looking at this product. Then let's talk about some eye stuff. I have been working on an eyeliner from Kiko Milano. It's just a beige eyeliner, and this one is unfortunately broken. Now, it weighed 5 grams when I rolled it in April, and it has been weighing 5 grams since then. Let me see if I can roll it up. It has broken off at the bottom, but we don't have that much left. This is how much we have left. So this is also something that I wanted to finish for 2024, and I should be able to do that. I use it as a base when I put in a corner eyeshadow like today, because I have very watery eyes and we have like super extreme pollen. Do you say pollen? Like allergy season is upon us, and it's been crazy. So my eyes are especially runny these days, which, yeah, we're coping. But that is going to remain in the project. And then I have the Lurella eye glitter thingy in the shade Donatella. I also enrolled this in April, and then it weighed 20 grams. Last time I couldn't really make a new marking, but this time I have been able to. It's weighing 19 grams today. And this is what we're looking like. I think that we have some glitter sticking up like on the side, so it might be even lower than this. But yeah, we're chugging along. I use this like my glitter primer to give a little extra sparkle. Like there was a time, you know, when all the hype was about Stila glitters and glows and whatever, and everyone wore these types of things, but like I don't anymore. So this is the second to last one I have in my collection. I have from another brand, and yeah, I want to finish this one up completely. We shall see how long it takes, but I try to use it every time I do my eyeshadow because it's just such a neutral base, and then you can get some extra sparkle on your eyelid. Finally, we have a lip gloss. I enrolled my Kiko lip gloss in April. It weighed 34 grams. It's just a very neutral shade of a lip gloss. It's a very comfortable formula, but if you have followed me, you know that I'm not really a lip gloss girl. I do prefer my matte lips like today. But I wanted to finish this lip gloss off. I can't really store it that well because of the shape, and yeah. So, last month it weighed 32 grams, so I had used 2 grams of product, and this is what we're looking like today. So, it is empty. I mean, we have some things sticking here, but I can't really be bothered to remove the stopper and try to get that out because I just I just don't want to. So we are calling this one on empty, which is so exciting. Another lip gloss out of my collection. I will try to narrow it down and then maybe have like 1 or 2 lip glosses, but not any more. If I'm not like super sold by the end of this lip gloss panning journey, and I feel like now is the time to be a lip gloss girl. I don't know, we shall see. But that means that we are rolling out the primer, the foundation, and the lip gloss, which is so exciting to have 3 empties. And we are going to roll in 3 new items. I will be kind of boring to substitute one by one, but for this primer we are rolling in another primer. This is also something that I wanted to finish this year. This is the Relief primer from the brand I don't know. I don't know. It's a gripping primer and it's like this horse thing. Don't know the brand, but it's a very small component. It is a nice primer, so I think like I'm very good at panning primers, so this should not be an issue. I have used some of it already, but I'm not gonna mark it really because it clings in like weird shapes. So this one I will finish up. Then for my foundation, I'm bringing in a foundation. This is the CC cream. This is the by SOSU Suzanne Jackson. It's the Dripping Gold CC Me in foundation, SPF 40, hydrating dewy finish. It's a big boy. Mine is in the shade 01 Porcelain. This is not the oldest foundation in my collection, but it has SPF 45. So it's a good time of the year to use this, but also the SPF might go bad quicker. Now I do have an air bubble here, so I can't mark it, unfortunately. But I don't have super much left, I feel like. It is a bigger component. This one has 35 mils, like 1.18 fluid ounces, which is a bit more than your standard foundation. It might stay in for a while though, because since this is a dewy finish foundation, I don't wear it on its own because I am oily. My skin is very oily. So using this one will make myself like, it will just be a greasy mess. So I use this as a mixing foundation. Currently I use it to mix my old Beauty Blender foundation, but yeah, it's a very good mixing foundation because it blends well with the skin. So if you have a foundation like this one, I mixed these two together because this one did not really sink into my skin that well. So this one is perfect. It has quite high coverage also. But we shall see how much is left. As I said, I can't really mark it because of the air, and I can't unscrew it and release the air. So we shall see. It will be a surprise when this one is finished. And then for my lip gloss, I'm bringing in a lip gloss. I'm bringing in this one. This is the September Rose Cosmetics lip gloss. This is no longer a brand. It's in the shade Demi. And I panned one of these last year and it took forever. Now I do think that I have a bit more use of this than the other one that I started panning because I already have like windowing. So it's a very glittery lip gloss, which is not my preferred style, and it's very opaque. But I thought that it's a good time of the year to use a very corally gold glitter lip gloss. When should I use it if not during the summer? So I'm gonna try to finish this one up. It is older also in my collection, so it would be nice to have this one out. And that's it. Those are my items. What do I think about next time? I should be able to finish up the concealer. I should be able to finish the powder, and hopefully the setting spray. Sounds good, right? Sounds like a good plan to me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please say hi in the comments. I do love to hear from you, and let me know what you think about the items. Have you panned any of these items? Do you know what this brand is? Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!